Well, you two, your Uncle Darius. I want to thank all my niece and nephew for watching. You guys could be anywhere else in the world, but you're hearing me, and I really appreciate that. Make sure you subscribe to your uncle. Leave a like if you guys have any recommendation. Leave a comment section. I get to it as soon as possible. Where about do I know where we're at to Pitchfork? I guess they had the top 100 best rap albums of all time. Well, hey guys, already know I'm a huge hip hop head. You know what I'm saying? I listen to all kinds of music, really, but my first love will always go back to hip hop. And I'm always interested in these type of lists. Like now with these type of lists, I don't hold them like to the high caliber, but I use this list to buy new music. But you know, like Pitchfork got a new list now, and everybody react to it, and definitely blah blah blah. Let's get straight to the list. All right, let me see if they have a criteria. Okay, I put it in. Okay, yeah. I still listen to albums too, even to this day. Second half of the century. Okay, yeah. Doesn't look like they have any criteria. Build their other song, maybe emergent pass. Okay, YouTube. Okay, tip it and along. Okay, I'm just skimming through to see what the criteria are. Okay, if they have a criteria. So when simply disable his videos, I rap it out the crap, not one that have been stripped from its musical content, but rather an act of constant reinvention where possible. We try to find a credible vehicle for those difficult to colonize scenes and style to create. Okay, so it doesn't look like they really have much of a criteria here. So, okay, see what? Okay, man, you put Snoop Dogg Doggy Style at number 100. Already, this list starting to piss me off. Granted, you know, those who've been following me on Instagram know how I feel about Snoop Dogg now. It basically said he sold out to Trump back in January. But come on. Nobody can tell me that Doggy Style is not top 20 album of all time. One of the most important West Coast album of all time. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I was a little kid. That was who used to play like in the early to mid 90s. That was Snoop Dogg. He was like one of the biggest rappers out at the time, and Doggy Style was one of the reasons why. And even when you listen to it, you know, I say you hear his kind of country style flow, multi-layer as well, multi-syllable, which he was influenced by Rakim and everything. Come on, man. Doggy Style 100, that's way too low. Way too low. But I digress. Who the hell is Dewalt Kane? I don't know these people. Okay, he sounds like a SoundCloud. Okay, that's why I don't know who he is, because I don't really listen to SoundCloud music, but come on. I guess. Foxy Brown, I always thought they would put Al B. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember too many songs from this album, to tell you the truth. But yeah, I'm not too familiar with this album. I know Al B, but I don't know too much about this album, to tell you guys the truth. I normally am the fan of old school hip hop, old school 80s hip hop. Run DMC, Eric B. Rakim, LL Cool J, Kumo D, Big Daddy Kane, and all the others. I don't know who Keith LeBlanc is. Like, who is this guy? Okay, yeah, Sugar Hill Record. I don't know him. I don't know who this guy is. Lupe Fiasco. This must be before he went mainstream. This is my probably mixtape. Honestly, mixtape should not count in this list. It shouldn't count at all, because these are mixtape. Mixtape and albums are two different things. You know what I'm saying? Mixtape is just like people flowing on other people's music and things like that, and they just sell it out, you know, like on the side. Where album is where you actually tell your story, where you express who you truly are as an artist. But I digress. Why the fuck you put Sexy Red over Snoop Dogg? Why? Why will you put Sexy Red over Snoop Dogg? First of all, Sexy Red looked like she had all types of STDs, so I won't even go anywhere near her. Second of all, her music is just garbage. Straight ass, straight booty cheeks. But I digress. Tyler, the Creator, that's one of my buddy David. Shout out to you, David. He like Tyler, the Creator. I'm not so much of a big fan of him, to tell you the truth, but I know a lot of people like him. Gangstar, that actually one album that I'm planning on getting next year, only because the reason why I haven't got this album yet, because this album it lasts over 75 minutes, I believe. It probably more. A lot of times you don't really have time to listen to those type of music, but I decided if you really want to listen to great music, you have to set time for them. But hey, you put Waka Flocka Fame over Gangstar and Snoop Dogg. Really? You put Waka Flocka Fame garbage ass over Snoop Dogg and Gangstar. Really? Cannibal Ox. I also have this album on my wish list too, and I'm probably gonna buy this album sometime next week. Not next week, but next year as well. Boosie over Snoop Dogg and Gangstar? The dude is garbage. And not only that, he just Little B is not even, I mean, he is a rapper, but he's more of a mean rapper. Like, okay, man, this list really started to piss me off. Like who are these people? Like Boosie, Little B, Waka Flocka Fame, and Sexy Red over Snoop Dogg? Really? Really? Okay. The Chaka, I don't know Chaka. A lot of the artists I don't know. You know, and I'm just telling you guys the truth. I don't know too many of these artists. I'm getting they're like underground artists, but yeah, I don't know them too well. Nicki Minaj, is this another mixtape? I think this is a mixtape. Like I say, mixtape should not count. Mixtape doesn't count. Mantronics, okay, yes, Mantronics. They are hella influential. And MCT, you know, like one a dope rapper in the 80s and everything like that. But Mantronics with production styles and everything, you know, it helped influence people like Marley Marl, DJ Primo, P Rock, and all kinds of people. So yeah, Mantronics, I agree with that. Mac, I feel like I've heard of him, but I'm not too sure. But I don't think I ever listened to this album. I'll wear a No Limit Soldier. But to tell you guys the truth, I don't know too much about this guy. And he sold what, 15 million City? Oh no, that didn't No Limit altogether. Sugar Free. Oh yes. You got the West Coast legend right there. You know what I'm saying? Got a lot of great hit. Like this is a pimp rap right there. This ain't just any other rap. This is pimp rap. You know, from Pomona. You know, I say got something like, why you been bullshitting? To, I want to give you my biatch. To one of my personal favorite, Smoking on a Dodo and a Skunk. Yeah, dog, on my way. A lot of dope songs in here, man. Another rapper that I don't know. Who the hell is these? Who are these artists? I don't know them. Main attractions. I don't know them either. Cloud rap. Okay, I'm not too fan of a cloud rap, but hey. Life is too short. Too short. My dad is a huge Too Short fan. And he got me listening to like this album as well as some other album from Too Short. And you know, Too Short, he's definitely a West Coast legend. He helped put Oakland on the map. So yeah, you definitely gotta give props to Too Short. Pitchfork. Okay. You know, De La Soul, a producer. You know, I say he's a legend. He's a legend for sure. But the Diplomats, my brother had this album. Oh boy. If we don't get it, that other song that I like. If we don't get it on tonight, hey mom, just apologize. Did you go right? Just say it on tonight. This actually was a good album. As a matter of fact, there's another song that's underrated too. It had that Barbara, what's her name? Barbara, I can't think of her last name. But the sample is, I'm ready to learn. I'm ready to learn. I love that song too. Redman, okay, my boy Xavier X, he's a huge fan of Redman. And so is my uncle. So Far Side to me is a top 25 album. This is a top 25 album. It's like a fun hip hop album of the guys. You know, who not particularly a gangster, but there's this fun rap. This is fun rap right there. You know what I'm saying? You can actually kind of say this is like kind of nerdy rap as well, but this album is a lot of fun. It's on my top 25. I love this album. Again, I don't know Jabaz Palaces. I don't know these artists. Oh, okay. Oh, Butterfly is on this album. Okay. Butterfly from Diggable Planet. Okay, I'm not too familiar with this, but I might give it a chance. Solely for Butterfly. With JJ Fat, and we here to rock. Oh yeah, legendary girls right here. Legendary West Coast legend right here. JJ Fat. Okay. Ghetto Boy. My mom playing tricks on me too. I ain't really broke. What that other song? I ain't want to throw this out the president. Fuck the war. What that other song? I only want a quickie. And what the song by Bushwick Bill, To Another Level. This album is incredible. I think this is one of the best Sutter albums of all time. But hey, Army Hammer, I don't know who these people are. Mac Mall, okay, I do know who he is. I have heard a few of his songs, but to tell you guys the truth, I'm not too familiar with his music, but I know who he is. Jungle Brothers, okay, they're the one who started the what that one with De La Soul with De La Soul, A Tribe Called Quest, Native Tongue, yeah, there we go, Native Tongue. They're the one who started the whole Native Tongue thing, and then without them we would have had all the other artists, like De La Soul, A Tribe Called Quest, Queen Latifah, Monie Love, Naughty by Nature, and so many others, yo. Jeezy, I've never been a big fan of Jeezy. I know my brother, he loves Jeezy and everything. Me, I think this is when hip hop was starting to go down in terms of quality. But hey, I digress. Devin the Dude, to tell you the truth, I never listened to this album, so I won't give you a opinion. Kool G Rap, now I'm gonna call him Kool Mo D. It's Kool G Rap. You know what I'm saying? One of my dad's favorite rapper right there. Living in the fast life. This guy is a legend, a hip hop legend. Fun fact, you know that song Poison by Bell Biv DeVoe? The one that say Poison, Poison, Poison. That was Kool G Rap voice right there. Bad Bunny, is he a rapper? I don't think he's a rapper at all. Don't get me wrong, I have nothing against Bad Bunny. I think he's more of reggaeton. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool, but I just don't consider him as a rapper or a hip hop artist. You know what I'm saying? I know that he now go ahead like the Super Bowl, but and like I said, I'm not like a fan of his music, but I have no problem with it. So Houdini went Magic One. And that album does have The Freak Come Out of the Night. What? The Freak Come Out of the Night. Two friends. How many of them have them friends? I remember that scene with Next Friday when they started singing that song, and Chuck was like, "Shut the fuck up! I don't even like Houdini." Oh my god, that was funny. Scarface, this is a great album right there. I never see a man cry till I see a man die. That's a great album. The storytelling. I say we talk about like what's going on in the streets of Houston and everything. This is a one dope album right here. All right. I've heard of Rock Marciano. I should never listen to this album, so I can't give you my opinion. 8 Ball and MJG. I got this on my wish list. So The Chronic. You motherfuckers put The Chronic, one of the greatest hip-hop albums of all time, in number 62. The one that's like literally one of the most important hip-hop albums ever. I don't want to say ever, but you know what I'm talking about. One with the great West Coast production, the G-Funk and everything. The one who gave us Snoop Dogg, Warren G, Corrupt, Dad Dillinger, all the other rappers in the 90s, even Lady the Rage. Ain't fucking put The Chronic at number 62? Songs like Nothing But a G Thing, Fuck with Dre Day, and what else? Little Ghetto Boy, Let Me Ride, to Lyrical Gangbang, to what the other song with that Bushwick Bill. I can't think of it at the moment, but you gotta get my drift. This is one of the greatest hip hop albums of all time, and you motherfuckers Pitchfork only put that number 62. I feel like clicking off this damn video right now, but I'm only doing this for you guys. See, you got Draco the Ruler over Dr. Dre? Really? I get it. Okay, Eminem the Martial Matter. That honestly is Eminem's best album if you ask me. Got great songs like The Way That I Am or the Real Slim Shady. Even that song Kim, that song scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. A 12-year-old kid should not have been listening to this album, but he did. But Stan, it has always been one of my all-time favorite songs. The storytelling, the suspense of the song is incredible. Not only that, but with Dito sampling, it's just incredible. DJ Screw over Dr. Dre The Chronic? I heard DJ Screw, and I listened to a few of his music. It's cool, but it's not better than Dr. Dre The Chronic. A$AP Rock, I had this album on my wish list. Public Enemy, The Fear of the Black Planet. I love this album, actually. Fight the Power. We gotta fight the power. One of the greatest songs of all time. Not only hip-hop, but song ever. But, and then got a lot of other songs like, Brother, We're Gonna Work It Out, to the Welcome to the Terror Dome. It's just a lot of great music on there. Even then, I still would not put this over the Chronic, but whatever. You put Gucci Mane garbage ass over fucking Dr. Dre. You put Gucci Mane horrible garbage music over Dr. Dre the Chronic. BG, it's good. Blang blang, and everybody coming while they say they blang blang. Anyway, what in my thingy bang blang. It's good. Not better than Dr. Dre the Chronic though. You put Pop Smoke over Dr. Dre. Pop Smoke is cool. I don't want to say he's cool, he's decent, but come on. Not that Pop Smoke have bigger impact than fucking Dr. Dre the Chronic, or even Eminem, the Marshall Matter LP. 3 6 Mafia, okay. Lil' Kim, I'm planning on buying this album in the wintertime. You know, I love Lil' Kim. You know, like The Crush on You. It's a great song. I love her. I love her music. Boogie Down Production. We're about to get paid to 9mm go bang. Right out of day. Right out of day, y'all. Is it KRS 1 2? The bridge is over. The bridge is over. Blah, blah, blah. He did not have to diss MC Chan like that. MC Chan did not do anything to diss KRS-One, but KRS-One took it personal like Michael Jordan. So let me get this straight. Chief Keef, garbage music, who influenced the trill music, which is some of the worst music I've ever listened to. You put this in top 50 over Boogie Down Production, Lil' Kim, Public Enemy, Eminem, even Dr. Dre, or Snoop Dogg, or Gangstar. This list is pissing me off. Okay, at least you put Jay Dilla Donuts on this album. But again, this is not necessarily a rap album. It's a hip-hop album. But not a rap album, because there's really no rapping in this album. But it's an incredible hip-hop album, you know what I'm saying? Full of excellence sample. Like, and the sample, it came from soul music and everything mixed with hip-hop. It's just incredible. I love this album. I really do. And Zilla Banks. I like her, but she's not that. No way in hell she's better than Dr. Dre or Eminem. Drake is cool. You know what? I know a lot of people don't like Drake anymore because Kendrick Lamar dissed him, but come on. It's not better than Dr. Dre, The Chronic, or Eminem, The Marshall Mathers LP. Come on. Again, this is just a mixtape. You know what I'm saying? And I love 50. I love 50 Cent mixtape. I really do. I'm going to love my chat. Come after my chat. But come on. Like I said, mixtape should not count as an album. Mixtape should not count as an album. No. Danny Brown. Okay, I actually have his other album. What they call? Came out 2016. I never listened to this one. I might give this one a chance. The Pimp a Butterfly. Oh, wow. Number 44. I'm surprised. Now, I finally listened to this album, and honestly, to tell you guys the truth, I don't think this is the best album of all time. You know, I don't think it's the best album of hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? Do I have it in my top 25? Absolutely. But do I think this is the greatest album ever? No. Cause there's far too many music out there, in my opinion, that is better than this album. Even then, they still got a lot of great songs like "We're Gonna Be Alright," "It's These Walls to Talk." I love that song. And "The Blacker the Berry, the Sweeter the Shoe." "I Love Myself." There's a lot of great songs in here. Playboy Cardi over Kendrick Lamar. Over Eminem, over Dr. Dre. I guess. Missy Elliott, they love Missy Elliott. Rolling Stone, Pitchfork, they love Missy Elliott. I do too, but I don't think she's like one of the greatest. But I digress. This is a good album. You know, Run DMC, Suckin' MC, one of my favorite songs. Cherry Magic Shade song. And it's like that. And that's the way it is. See, a great thing about Run DMC is that it actually made hip hop its own culture. Where hip hop, and before that, they'll still try to do disco. They still try to dress up like rock stars and things like that. These guys were the first to distinct themselves from the old school hip hop, establish themselves as the modern hip hop. Did that make sense, everybody? Lil Wayne, first of all, Lil Wayne, the most overrated rapper of all time, and there's nothing you can say that can convince me otherwise. But with that being said, like I said, mixtape should not count. Bone Thugs and Harmony, I love this album too. I like I said, I don't think this is better than Dr. Dre, The Chronic, or Eminem. But even then, you got a lot of great songs like Mo Mother too. See you at the crossroad, or Buddha's Lover. To my personal favorite, wake up. It's the first of the month. Get up. All right. Paul Boutique. Okay, at least you have Paul Boutique in the top 50 album. To me, it's top 5 easily. One of the greatest hip hop albums of all time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the rapping may be a little silly, but the sampling and their flow and their lyrics and everything and the rhyme, it is dope. This album is dope. It didn't sell well back in '89, but it sounds much better now because it still sounds so dope, in my opinion. Paul Boutique is a credible album. Liquid Sword is cool. I like it. You know what I'm saying? It's really cool. It's just not my favorite solo Wu-Tang album. That'll go to Raekwon, only built for Cuban links, but it's still cool. Like at the underground, I say in terms of rapping wise, SZA is the best because he definitely had that lyrical skills and everything. He's just not the most successful Wu-Tang, remember, compared to Raekwon and Method Man and Ghostface Killah. E40 is cool. My brother loves E40. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. DMX, this is another top album. This is another classic. You know what I'm saying? Get At Me, dog. Get ready for the field. Get At Me, dog, too. To stop. Turn it down. All the folks out. Whoa. Oh. Or one of my favorites. One that has Faith Evans in it. Hey, look at it play. How's it going down? I love the skit of that song. They say, who think you sucking? DJ Quick, another classic album right there. Rhythm Alism, I think that's how you pronounce it. I love that. I love so many songs on that album. Like, you a gangster? No, I'm not. You a gangster? No, I'm not. You a gangster? They have other songs on here. Cause I'm gonna hand in hand with the El DeBarge to the Bumba Part 2. I love that song. APMD, another classic album right there. I think this is the first West Coast album, which is ironic because these guys are from Long Island. You know what I'm saying? But they got a lot of samples, like a lot of Chief Funk in it, and it's definitely a lot of Roger Troutman samples, like when You Got to Chill, to Use a Customer, to I Shot the Sheriff. Another classic album. This album is cool. I feel like this album is just cool. It's not great, but it's cool. I do love LA, did the city of dream. Even though they dissed my hometown, I took that personal, but that's still a great song, by the way. I feel like this should be Dr. Dre's spot right there. I feel like this should have been Dr. Dre's spot, but hey. Who the hell is Ka? I don't know these people. Who the hell is he? Descendant of Cain. Alright. UGK, I've been having this album on my wish list for the longest. I gotta get this album. Project Pat. Chicken head. Alright. The Blueprint. Oh, my brother would love this. You know, this is a cool album. You know, like Take Over, one of the best diss songs of all time. Not better than Ether, but it's still incredible. To Never, 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 Never Change. To H in the Izzo. To V to the Izzy. That's actually where I got my intro from. That you could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. And then my personal favorite, Girls, I do adore. Alright. Kanye West, Yeezus. Yeah. Fuck Kanye. Mos Def, okay, another legendary rapper right here. Miss Fat Booty is a credible song. Earl Sweatshirt over Dr. Dre, The Chronic, and Eminem, I guess. Over Paul Boutique. NWA, straight out of Compton. Crazy motherfucker named Ice Cube. From a game called Niggas with Attitude to Fuck the Police. Fuck the police. Gangsta, that's how we yell it. I ain't the one. Dope man, yeah, that's me. Another so many classic songs on this debut. That honestly probably my personal favorite hip hop album right there because this album like really introduced the world to LA hip hop music. Slick Rick, oh yeah, the Children's Story, one of the best storytelling music of all time. To the Teenage Love, to what that song? Mona Lisa, that's a good song too. And what the other song that I like? Hey Young World, the world is your hey young world. I met Slick Rick and he actually signed my record. So that was pretty dope. Soul Food, this is a good album. I'm not sure if I'll rank it this high though, but I love Cell Therapy. I love that. I love the title track. Come and get your soul food. Alright. You go any for the B. Okay. Ready to Die. This is a good album. It's still in my top 10. You know, I don't think this is like the greatest album of all time, but I do think this is top 100 albums on my list, and definitely top 10 greatest hip hop album of all time. Got a lot of great songs like Give Me the Loot, Give Me the Loot, to Warning. Who the fuck is this? $30 million in the morning, crack a donut when I yawning. To the, what's the other song that I like? I love it when they call me Big Papa. To Juicy, man. They not player. Alright. De La Soul. Honestly, I never really listened to this album, but I have listened to a few songs on here, and it's pretty cool. Enter the Wu-Tang. Wow, that's not in the top 10. Okay, got a lot of classic songs. Bring the motherfucking ruckus. Bring the motherfucking ruckus. To Protect Your Neck. Protect Your Neck. I saw a joke that said Charlie Kirk should have been a member of a Wu-Tang. That way he would have protected his neck. And I'm like, wow, the internet ain't shit. But what the other song that I like? Yeah, Protect Your Neck. MSGJOD, Man to Cream. Another classic music. Can it be that it is all so simple, babe? I love this album, man. Paid in Full, yes. Honestly, when I made my own list of greatest hip hop album of all time, I was struggling the longest for which album should be 10 and 11 between Ready to Die and Paid in Full. I barely have Ready to Die already because Ready to Die is just incredible. But Paid in Full, you know what I'm saying? If you put Paid in Full in your top 10, I will not argue with it. But man, so many classic music right here. Rakim actually introduced multi-syllable, quiet rap, and everything. He helped influence like Snoop Dogg and so many other rappers as well. He influenced Will Smith of Summertime. But yeah, a lot of classic songs like Check Out My Melody, to I Ain't No Joke, to Paid in Full, the title track, to Move the Crowd, hey! And I Know You Got Soul. Yeah, it's another crazy album. And this is a good one. This is a good album, and I do love that song where he sampled the Sade song. The MF, The Super Feeling. What that song called? Damn. Doomsday, there we go, Doomsday. But even then, like, I feel like that Food is a better album, a much better album, but hey, whatever. Okay, I'm fucking done. I'm done. You motherfuckers put Future garbage ass over MF Doom, Herbie Rakim, Wu-Tang Clan, De La Soul, Notorious B.I.G., Goody Mob, Slick Rick, NWA, Beastie Boys, Eminem, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg. You put Future garbage ass music over all these legendary rappers? What the? Okay, yeah, that's what they're talking about. Unfaithful Cuban Leaks, you know, like the Ice Cream song. Like, this is a so incredible album. Like one of the earlier Mafia SO album, and it's just incredible. I love this album. You know what I'm saying? And Ghostface really went off on this album as well. All right. It Takes a Nation a Million to Hold Us Back. This is a classic album. I like this album. I just don't think that it's the best hip hop album of all time. It's still on my top 50 greatest album of all time. It's still on my top 10 greatest hip hop album of all time. But hey. A Time Called Quest. Yeah, the jazz rap. We got the jazz. We got the jazz. You know. Check the mic, y'all. To the scenario. There we go. To the classic example of a date grape. Just a lot of classic jazz album, the jazz record on this thing. It's just incredible. This is one of the greatest albums. This one is definitely on my top 10 greatest hip hop album of all time. Good Kid, Mad City. It's a good album. You know what I'm saying? Top 50 on my list. Poetic Justice is incredible. Swimming Pool is my personal favorite Kendrick Lamar song. You know, it's just a lot of classic music out there. You know, like Halle Berry. Yeah, if the one to live in the gun, live forever. I'll tell you guys too. I don't like that song. Sing for Me. No. I do like that song. I don't think that's his best song in my opinion. But hey, Life After Death. It's a great album. And honestly, growing up, this is one of the albums that my dad used to play a lot. Like, he used to play songs like, like Notorious Thug, Hypnotized, which is an incredible song. Going back to Kylie, More Money, More Problems, Sky the Limit. Just so many great songs. Kick in the Door. I got a story to tell. That's actually one of my favorite on here. It's just incredible, man. All right. Matt Fillion. You know what? A lot of white people love this album. I like his album. I think this is a good album. Not great. I just don't think it's top 10 album. That's just under my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people do it, like it, but this is the only Outkast album on the list. And to tell you the truth, it's not even their best album. Stank Only have been much better than this. You know what I'm saying? It's a good album. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? The art of storytelling, Rosa Parks. It's just so many great songs on here, but this is by no means their best album of all time. You know what I'm saying? But this is just my opinion alone. I'm glad Outkast is on the list. I'm glad they're in the top 10. I just don't think this is their best album. It'll be Stank Onia. Clips, okay. All right. The Miseducated Lauryn Hill. My mom loved this album. My mom used to play this album all the time when she used to take me to school. And I like this album too, you know what I'm saying? It's a really good, like, that thing. You might want, Just Lost One. Okay, it's a cool album. You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck is Rich Gang? You put Rich Gang over Lauryn Hill, over Outkast, over Matt Fillion, MF Doom, Notorious B.I.G., Kendrick Lamar, A Tribe Called Quest, Public Enemy, Raekwon, MF Doom, Eric B. Rakim, Eminem, Beastie Boys, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg. What the fuck? What the fuck? Illmatic. At least you put Illmatic in the top 5. One of the greatest hip hop albums of all time. At least you put that in the top 5. Unlike the Rolling Stone. The Rolling Stone put that, number 20 something? I want to say number 24. But at least Pitchfork, they did right by putting Nas Illmatic in the top 5. So at least they have good taste. Ghostface Killer, okay. Shooting Up 400 Degrees, really? My dad used to play this album too. It's a good album. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like top 5 best album of all time. I do love Back That Ass Up not Tuesday, Thursday. That was Hot Boy. Ghetto Children. I love that song. But just not the best album. All Eyes on Me. Hell yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. I probably wouldn't rank it at number 2, but it is in my top 10. One of the best double albums of all time. Not only in hip-hop, but all of music. Got so many great songs like All About You, California Love Remix, I Ain't Mad at You. It's just someone Can't See Me, even though that's not really my favorite. The Thug Passion. Just so many incredible music here on All Eyes on Me, man. This is just incredible. There's another album my dad used to play a lot, and I love it. I love this album. All right. And The Infamous. Okay. I can see that. You know what? I don't have a problem with The Infamous because incredible boom bap album about the grittiness of the New York street. Like Give Up the Goods. I love that one. Chook One. Survival of the Fittest. Just so many great songs over here. Temperature Rising. Up North Trip. Man, just incredible. The Cradle to the Grave. It's just cool. Would I put this at number 1 on my list? Maybe not. Is it in my top 10? Maybe not. You know what I'm saying? If not, it's only because there's so many other great albums out there. Would I be mad at you if you put this in your top 10? No, I would not. And matter of fact, I would honestly see why would you put this on your top 10. But overall, this list is kind of better, also kind of worse than the Rolling Stone list because what the fuck you mean that you put Rich Gang at number 6? Really? You put Risque, you put Future, and you put Chief Keef. I'm done. I'm fucking done with this album. I'm done with this list. What do you got this list? Let me know. Coming on with Leader Like Sky to your uncle. You can check my preview down here. Peace, love, and rock and roll.